Yo, what is good, YouTube? Let's go over a trade recap. So as you guys can see, this is a trade we took this in the Discord live trading on freaking Friday. Let's take a look at this, boys. So this was $740 trade, a little bit over about one and a exactly almost exactly 1.5% on my account. Now in profit on the 50K funded. Let's go. This is the evaluation now. So, but it's whatever because I just started futures. So let's lock in. So as you guys can see, news was at 8:30. News always targets the draw on liquidity. So news went up and news went down. Now you may be like, two draws on liquidity. I'm confused. Yeah. So as you can see right here, price retraced um perfectly into my fib tool, literally directly into it. So that meant that we were looking bullish. We see what news did. It took out lows. Now, if what you can kind of do is when you're trying to find liquidity, so say that there's like a big thing right here, okay? You may be thinking, liquidity is under this level. But guys, think about orders. Who in the world is going to catch a move like that? Very good traders going to catch a move like that. So there's probably not too many orders under here. But where the actual orders are is right in this area, okay? So if we're looking for news to take out liquidity, it might not get down here, but it will take out these orders, okay? You see how this is literally a clear break of structure. These are the ultimate lows, okay? And this is where liquidity is, okay? So liquidity is not always at the freaking farthest point. So using the same concept, let's look back at our chart. As you can see, there's BPR right there, but let's look. You may think liquidity's right here, okay? Nobody's catching that move, though. Where do you think all the orders are? People see this move, and they let price run a little bit, because they don't know if there's going to be any more candles like that. And so then we see this, equals buyers and sellers. This is our liquidity, okay? As you guys can see, news tapped right into this inner level that we got right there, okay? So I'll make a separate video on. But this is where the actual liquidity was. Now it's also lined up with a BPR. So got liquidity lined up with a 30-minute BPR, 5-minute BPR, 1 hour BPR, 1 hour BPR. Okay, BPR is bounce price range. It's fair value gap and a inverse fair value gap is what a BPR is combined. So a fair value gap to the downside with a fair value gap to the upside. So we saw that. So we were kind of expecting news to push down in there. Now, what else did we expect news to push into? That was pretty much it. But hold up. News went down. News also went up. So let's look at what it went up to. So as you guys can see, this is now where the liquidity is here. Within this price range is where all the liquidity is. So as you guys can see, news pushed right up it past that, taking out everybody's stop loss on both sides. So now this is like fresh price action. Okay, this is like price has already done everything it needs to do. It's literally already liquidated everybody. Okay, everybody that price can liquidate is liquidated. So now we're kind of looking at this like a blank slate. Okay, this is a sign. Whenever news goes up and down, this is a sign of indirection. This is a sign saying we don't know what we want to do next. So as you guys can see, price, it went down and it went back up just like this. Hold up. No, I like the green. I just want to make it a little bit thicker. Okay. We went down and we went up. Shorts, buys, shorts, buys. Okay. So, but what me and the boys in the Discord saw was a SMT. But what we missed out on was a bigger SMT. So this is the big SMT that news formed. So we're probably looking for buys off of this, but we actually ended up taking a sell. So as you can see right here, there's an SMT right here. Okay. And and that's where we entered. So we were gonna enter off the close of the candle, but we saw it pumping down so hard we entered right here. Right after it had wicked past this fair value gap. Just to, for more confirmation. Right after it had gone past there. As you guys can see, it clearly went in our direction. Because price, went way farther and dumped. We saw this candle start to go up, and we saw another SMT. So we were like, you know what, SMT against us? Nah, we don't like that. We like SMT with us. So we exited, caught about 1.5%. My other friend in the Discord, Jay-Z Trades, caught a little over 2%. He caught like 1.1k. I only caught 740 because I freaking entered the position. I'm confused. I don't know why the markers aren't up right now. I'm on the account, as you can see right there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why the markers aren't up. But I actually did take this trade. I don't know why it's not showing up. Um, but yeah, so we entered and wrote it down to about right after we saw this candle going up after an SMT. So yeah, that was it, boys. But other than that, I think the takeaways are what we did right and what we did wrong. We did wrong. We traded against a news SMT. What we did right was we traded off an SMT. Now, obviously, there's some more confluences, but I will not be disclosing those. Um, but I will not be disclosing those, like a little X right here, because X is no. I will not be disclosing those. That's my personal strategy. Now, I could drop that, but I need to at least back test it some more or forward test it. I mean, I've been trading with it, and I'm up in profit, for trading about 2 weeks, but not much. See, I'm only at like 50,300 and like 50,400 instead of 50,000. So I'm only up a little bit, but I mean, I've been making some rookie mistakes, man. I overtraded on this account. I made 500, and I literally was sticking to my rules the rest of the week after this because I traded negative 200. I get like really pissed. So then I traded again, and it was negative 300. Traded again. Okay, with commissions, I was down about $700 from, I was up 500, so I was down 700 at the end of the day. I was down 200 at the end of the day, which really sucked. But yeah, boys, that was the trade we took. I took some other trades. I can show you guys one more trade I took. Wasn't this one. I didn't catch this move. I can show you a trade from last week if I can find it. They're low-key. It's low-key hard to find. I think it was this day. Yeah, so this was an SMT. Yeah, it was this day. Actually ended up trading this one on ES, but there was some other confluences with the SMT right here. Okay, and we went short. Freaking, I think it was on this candle, or no, I went short way earlier. Hold up, what am I talking about? I think no, my entry was weird. It was like right in the center here. My stop loss was right here, and I think I exited right on this candle, so like a 1-to-1, which wasn't good because I was aiming for these lows. Which would have got hit, but there was an SMT of the upside. So it's like, if we're in SMT and our confluences are SMTs and we're getting an SMT against us, why are we staying in this? Also, price didn't even sweep. I should have probably been targeting, because guys, wick through fair value gaps are actually really good confluence. I kind of realized that. See, look, price really perfectly rejects off this one. If I was smart, I would have targeted this inner level right there. And just held it, but I saw an SMT against me, so I was just like, nah. And this candle started really pushing up, so I think I exited like right there. But yeah, I probably would have targeted that, but in a smarter world, I should have targeted this, and I would have hit it, but SMT against us, so yeah. I don't know why my things aren't showing up. That is like really odd. I mean, they'll be up in my next video because I'll fix it, but I don't want to fix it on camera and risk, leaking my account information. But yeah, hopefully this video was helpful. I really just been trading off SMTs lately. Um, inverse value gaps are still a good concept, but it's not really my cup of tea no more. Yep, I'll see y'all guys.